Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am part of the customer engineering team at strongDM, and today we're going to talk about logs. There are several use cases for logs at strongDM, and I'll talk to you today about common questions that are answered using strongDM logs. There are several different kinds of things you can do with logs in your strongDM environment. We will break these down to activities, queries and captures, and error logs. They do different things and are potentially stored in different places. First, activities. Activities are recorded user events interacting with strongDM itself. Administrators and clients logging in and out, creating and destroying resources, etc. These are separate from client interactions with data sources, which we will talk about next. Who logged into what resources configured within SDM and when? Those events are considered audit activities. If you're watching the admin UI, you can notice as logins happen, but as of right now, there's no way to filter these within the UI. The better way to look at this commonly looked for information is to use the CLI using SDM audit activities command. I'll use a date modifier to sharpen my output in my example. So here is an example of activities logging in. You will see it takes a second, but you will see multiple logins here. You can see the various users, how the user logged in locally versus SSO, and to where they logged in, whether it's the SDM client or whether it's the local client. I mean, the local client or logging in and out of the admin UI. Here is logged in via Okta. We can, of course, track changes made to the SDM environment and by which user as well. But this example is just a broad stroke of seeing who is using strongDM, and it is a common ask. I'm going to use the CLI to follow these audit activities. If you want to understand what a particular interaction looks like in the activities log, this is a useful way to see that. In the bottom part of the screen, I'm going to create a new relay, which is a normal part of administration. I will then delete it. You can see these activity logs as I follow the activities in the top part of the screen. It's creating a token, and you can see created a new relay. And if I want to delete that new relay, because now you guys all see my token, you can do a SDM admin relay delete test demo, and you will see up top that log file that matches that right there. If you want to see these within the UI, you would go to activities, and you will see that I created a relay and then I deleted that relay. These activities are only written to strongDM. If you want to a record of these activities, there are a couple of options. First, you can pull activities via the SDM audit activities command, which I used, with some date modifiers at a particular frequency and push these events elsewhere. Second, you can use the log export container, or we call it the LEC, which makes this task very simple as these commands are baked in and will export this information to whatever SIEM output you have configured in the LEC. More information can be found in our documentation.